Hello, it's Tamsin here, and we have lots of lively weather impacting the UK and Ireland over the coming few days and weeks. Now, you might have heard talk of a hurricane impacting the UK and Ireland this weekend, and whilst this might hold some element of truth, let's set the facts straight first. Now, it is not physically possible for a hurricane to reach the UK and Ireland, and that's because the waters surrounding us are just not warm enough to sustain tropical activity. So what we are seeing are remnants of an ex-hurricane or ex-tropical storm, in this case Nigel, that has journeyed northeastwards across the Atlantic, losing its tropical status and its hurricane status in its track too. So as it's moved across the Atlantic and it's moved away from tropical waters, it's undergone something called extratropical transition. So by the time it reaches us, it will more or less just be a regular low pressure system. The only difference will be it will be bringing some warmth and humidity with it, and its wind field is also broadened. So it might look like a bigger, nastier system, but actually the wind field has broadened and the wind gusts will be less intense than what they were out in the Atlantic when it still had tropical status. So for us, what exactly does that mean? Well, through Saturday, we're going to be seeing some blustery conditions across western fringes, and there'll be some rain moving into Ireland, but on the whole, for the rest of us, it will still be a broadly fine, dry day, perhaps just the odd shower around. Into Sunday, we're going to be seeing those wind gusts move in a bit more widely across the UK and Ireland, so more widespread, blustery, brisk winds, and these generally a little bit more intense across western fringes of northwest England and Scotland as well. Into next week, in the wake of Nigel, we could be seeing a repeat of what's happening this weekend, and that's because everything going on at the Atlantic is super lively at the moment, and we've got our jet stream powering across the Atlantic, sweeping up all of those systems in its path as it comes towards the UK and Ireland. Now, at the moment, there is a tropical disturbance off the coast of Florida. It's currently a potential tropical cyclone 16. It is likely to become Hurricane Ophelia very soon, so it's probably going to evolve and change very dramatically and quickly. And what could happen is remnants of this system could break away and get carried up in our jet stream towards the UK and Ireland, and that could evolve and develop as just a regular low pressure system for us, but it could be quite potent. So it could be the first named storm of our season in the UK and Ireland. So keep your eyes peeled on that. And on the whole, it is looking pretty changeable, and especially because all of our forecasts and all of our weather at the moment is coming from the Atlantic. It holds a high amount of uncertainty because so much can change before it arrives towards us. So I did say there could be some high pressure building in. That does look like it's being pushed back and delayed because of all these Atlantic systems coming our way. But it does still look like it is on the cards, but perhaps just a little bit later down the line, and more likely for southern and eastern areas, while northern and western areas could remain on the more unsettled side. On the whole, with temperatures, we're looking at mid to high teens, perhaps locally touching around 20 degrees in some places at times. But on the whole, like I said, a changeable picture. I'll be keeping you updated on everything going on at the Atlantic and how it'll be impacting us across the UK and Ireland in the coming days and coming weeks.